Hi guys, Yuli here. So today's video is about trees with beautiful fall color. The fall in my area, which is northern New Jersey, has been amazing this year. It has something to do with the wet summer and the fact that the trees accumulated a lot of sugars. I mean, I don't know how it works chemically, but that's what I heard. So this video is going to be a little bit different because I was filming it throughout the course of 2 to 3 weeks, because as some trees come into fall color, other trees still green, and then as other trees come into fall color, those earlier trees lose leaves. So it's going to be like all over the place, and that's why like the weather is different in every one of the little snippets. So I hope that's okay, and I try to do this chronologically so you can see how the fall color season progresses in northern New Jersey. So in every tree description I will just post the date and tree species. So now is also a good time to plant your trees if you decide to have one of those trees with beautiful fall color for years to come. And fall is actually preferable time for me to plant because it's not as busy, and I actually noticed that trees do much better if planted in the fall because their root system develops while they're going dormant, so they don't have to spend a lot of energy on producing leaves or flowers. So by the time spring comes, they're very well established and they have a really good head start. So you can go ahead and check your local garden centers and see if they still have trees. There are a couple of trees that are exceptions that should not be planted in the fall. They're called fall dig hazard, but they probably won't have them in the garden center anyway. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions or comments, post them in the comment section below. And please subscribe for more videos. I try to post them once a week. During the growing season, I'm not sure what's going to happen in the winter. I do have a lot of houseplants that I love talking about, so if you're interested, let me know. And thank you so much for watching, and enjoy. So the first tree I will be showing you is a red maple. And here I am at the Eagle Rock Reservation in West Orange, New Jersey. This place is about 12 miles from New York City, and this row of red maples was planted as a memorial for 9/11 victims. Red maples are just gorgeous trees. They have this brilliant red color in the fall and red flowers in the spring as well. They are medium to large size trees, so if you have a spacious backyard or front yard, this is definitely a great choice for you. Here is a beautiful specimen of a sugar maple down the street from my house. Sugar maples are just classic fall color trees. If you have space for it, definitely get one. Now here's a grove of Gingko Biloba trees in my local public park where I occasionally volunteer. These are beautiful trees with gorgeous fall color. They especially stand out because of those dark branches and the trunk. Now these trees are quite unusual. They're one of the old species of trees on the planet, and they're actually closely related to conifers rather than the deciduous trees. The straight up cultivars are quite large for residential property, but they have smaller ones and more narrower ones for your backyard or front yard. And they all do have this brilliant golden fall color, and some of them are even brighter. Now their leaves resemble maiden hair fern leaves. Here I'll show you an example. So this tree is quite unusual, definitely a conversation starter. Now here is our magnificent Japanese maple. This is one of the best specimens I've ever seen of a Japanese maple. I'm sorry guys, I do not know the cultivar because this tree is about 80 to 90 years old. So, you know, they were planting different cultivars back then. I'm keeping the dog there for scale so you can see how large this tree comparatively to other Japanese maples you might see in your neighborhood. Okay, buddy, thank you. Come here. Oh, good boy. Yeah. Now, this is a four-season interest tree. In the spring, it has little red flowers that unfurl and they turn into seed pods that are called samaras in maples. And then in the summer, gorgeous, gorgeous foliage and structure. And then in the fall, it does this, which is unbelievable. And in the winter, it has these brilliant contorted branches that when snow falls on them, it's incredibly architectural. So here, I just wanted to show you the samaras with the leaves. This is a highly dissected leafed Japanese maples. Some of them are not as dissected. This is incredibly fine texture. The colors range from yellow to orange to blood red. Last year it didn't do anything because we had very dry summer, so it did not have enough starches stored away to produce this brilliant color. So you can see the structure from here. I had an arborist come in to the house and look at some of our trees. When he saw this tree, he was blown away. He said this is one of the most beautiful specimens he's ever seen. So we actually had scale on this tree last year. We had to spray. You know, I will do anything to keep this tree healthy and going for many years to come. So this is northern side of the tree, so the color is not as brilliant, but still, just look at this. Now here I am under the canopy of this tree, and I'm sorry if I'm spending too much on this particular tree, but I think it's just very well deserved. In the summer, sometimes we would put lounge chairs under this tree because the temperature is like 5 to 10 degrees cooler here, and trees are generally really great air conditioners. So I just wanted to share this gorgeous Japanese maple that we have in our backyard. Here's another unusual tree that you can plant for fall color. This tree is called Persian Ironwood, and they're quite rare, but I just happen to have one across the street planted as a street tree. It has not come into its full fall color. It's going to be another couple of weeks, but when it does, it's going to be burgundy with oranges and yellows. Just a beautiful tree. This tree is small to medium size, so definitely suitable for your backyard or front yard or any residential property. Very tough tree, really few problems with pests or diseases, very drought tolerant. So a winner in all accounts. Now these two trees have more of the yellow hues for fall color. The one on the left is a redbud and the one on the right is a weeping cherry. And the redbud is one of my favorite trees, just four-season interest tree, great structure, beautiful pink flowers in the spring, and in the fall it has these golden leaves. There is a cultivar of redbud that has golden leaves all throughout the season, just like this. and it's called Heart of Gold. And the weeping cherry, of course, has the beautiful flowers, and the structure is very romantic. So these trees are small to medium. Both of them are very common as a backyard tree, so I highly suggest that you plant one for your fall color. And the last tree in this video is a dogwood. This is a Dogwood Kusa. It has beautiful burgundy fall color leaves, just a beautiful tree all around. And this is the southern side, and in the northern side you can clearly see that the color is not as brilliant, but a beautiful fall color tree overall. I'm going to finish this video with this beautiful view from the Eagle Rock Reservation. If you want to observe fall color, this is probably one of the best places to be during the peak fall color in New Jersey. And it also has beautiful views of Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan and downtown Manhattan. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this was helpful for you to decide what kind of fall tree you can plant in your yard for the next year's fall color.